Hey guys, what is up? It is me, the Chosen One, back at you again with another video, and the CSGO Majors just happened yesterday, and I want to say congratulations to LG for the win. You guys really deserved it. You guys played really well, and it was actually the first major hosted in North America, and CSGO has hit peak numbers at 1.3 million, I believe, and this begs the question, can CSGO become the biggest esport? Currently, at the moment, CSGO is not the biggest esport, and that's pretty apparent when you look at the numbers of things like the League of Legends World Championships, which gets over around 10 million views, which is absolutely insane compared to CSGO's 1.3 million, and then Dota 2 is also more popular, racking in millions and millions of views. But recently on the subreddit for CSGO/r/Global Offensive, we've seen more and more posts from people coming over from League of Legends and Dota 2 saying, I don't really play CSGO, but this is really awesome to watch. And this is the reason I think CSGO will become the biggest esport eventually, and that is because it's easy to get into. Even if you don't play the game, you can watch it and still enjoy the matches, watch the crazy moments, and you really won't miss anything. It's really easy to pick up. When I watch League of Legends or Dota 2, and I've played those games maybe a few times, I really don't understand what's going on at the pro scene, and that can put a lot of people off, especially people who are just getting into the esports scene. It personally puts me off, and I can see it putting others off, which is kind of a problem. So you're saying to yourself right now, well, if CSGO is so easy to get into and it's so easy to watch, then why isn't it already the #1 esport? And the reason that is because CSGO is more of a Western game. It's not really popular in Asia, which is a huge gaming scene, and that's where esports is exploding right now. Games that are popular there like Dota 2 and League of Legends, and that's why we're seeing such a surge in the numbers for the people watching those games, is because the Asian market is a lot bigger right now for esports. It's slowly growing in the Western audience, but it is not nearly as big as it is in Asia or Korea. CSGO, though, is slowly branching off into Asia, and we're seeing more Asian teams, which might lead to more Asian support, which could eventually down the road, not saying next week, not saying next month, maybe a few years down the road, CSGO will get that Asian market, and it will be very important to the development of CSGO. Also, as esports are getting more popular, more people who aren't really into gaming or are casually into gaming are starting to get more into it. And when these people start getting into it, they're going to be more inclined to watch CSGO rather than League of Legends or Dota 2 because, like I said, it's a lot easier to get into, and it's very easy to understand what's going on, while League of Legends, you have no fucking clue sometimes if you don't play the game. Also, in my opinion, CSGO has some of the best casters and some of the best analysts that I've seen in most other esports. I like the banter that they go back and forth with. I like how the people are interacting with the community. Also, I like the fact that there are 3 majors a year, which leads to more excitement rather than one. Also, we're seeing the bigger prize money coming into CSGO, which means more is at stake and it will draw in more people. This year, I believe the winner of the major received $500,000, which is absolutely fucking insane. And that is the highest that we've seen at any CSGO tournament to date. So if this trend continues, it will just continually going up, and the stakes, like I said, will just get higher and higher. I think CSGO could be the forefront for esports, and I feel like it could bring a lot more people in. But with that said, I am a CSGO fanboy. I like CSGO the best out of all the games that are currently in esports, and I feel like it's the one that's going to draw a lot of people in. And I guess you could say Call of Duty could fit that too, but realistically speaking, Call of Duty pro scene is kind of a joke, even though the game is very popular. I think the reason for that is the audience behind Call of Duty doesn't really get into esports because it's like the bro gamer is the kind of guy who likes Call of Duty, and he's not going to be the guy who's going to sit around and watch esports. He's the one who's going to call esports fucking stupid and be like, this is stupid as shit. Why would anyone watch this? So that is why I think Call of Duty is going to fail. Also, there are a lot of other problems that I'm not really going to get into because this is not about Call of Duty, and this is not about roasting Call of Duty or anything, or the pro scene of Call of Duty at least. But thank you guys for watching this video. Tell me what you think in the comments down below. Do you think CSGO can become the biggest esport of them all? Tell me in the comments down below. And if you like this video, how about you hit that like button? And if you dislike this video for some odd reason, how about you hit that dislike button? And if you're new, how about you subscribe? And when this video does reach 500 likes, we'll be able to the next one. Should be sure to smack that like button. But yeah, guys, this has been the Chosen One Inc. And as always, peace out.